everybody, it's Lynn the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Monday today and the sun has finally come out. Where was the sun 20 minutes ago when I was trying to photograph today's bag? Because the pictures are not great. I may need to take them over again. But today's bag, if you know me at all, you will know that this is my favorite brand above all. Roots. So I have a number of these little short shoulder bags, which I would normally offer a crossbody strap to go with, but I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm not sure how many of these I've got left, maybe 2. Not finding them anymore, and if I do, they're $20 odd and not possible to pay that. So these are bags I've had for quite a while, and yeah, it's time to list some more roots. I love this brand, still made in Toronto, Canada. They have a manufacturing plant in Toronto. I'm actually going to leave my glasses right there because they're actually not reflecting the windows in my shed here. So here we go. So this little beauty is, I've listed it from the 90s, could be 80s, I'm not sure. But this little guy has a little bit of patina to it. So there are some variations in the intensity of the color. The root stamp on the bottom is very difficult to notice, but it is there. There's your vintage black and white roots label, made in Canada. There is a little spot on the interior that I noticed when I was photographing it, or was that just, yeah, no, there's a little spot right there. The pink monogrammed S is a little dark, so this bag has a little bit more wear than I would normally list, but it is still in fantastic condition. It is still a roots bag, and it is still probably 40 years old. So this little guy, as I'm having a major hot flash, oh my goodness me, this little guy is just still a little piece of fashion history that I will take great pleasure in listing. So that is today's bag. So whilst we are on the topic of roots bags, Cynthia, this is for you. So I have a wonderful friend and customer in California who noticed a bag on my rack when I did my shed tour. So actually, no, it was on Instagram. So she made me an offer for the bag, which I accepted. And then I went to get the bag ready. I opened the bag, which I have had this bag hanging here for a couple of years, I would say. So I have not been in the bag forever. And it needed to be cleaned. Obviously, it was dusty and a little dry, so I was going to do all that. And I opened it, and there is some wear inside that I had completely forgotten all about. So, Cynthia, this is for you. So I said I would show you the wear. So this is the bag. So there is some cracking. It's kind of a weird, it's like a, I don't know what it is. And it continues on inside. Now, definitely on this flap, if it was me, I would just cut it out. But that, because then it would be all that beautiful raw leather on the inside. But that is just me. So that is the bag in question. I will continue to get it ready for you. So the option I have, which may or may not work for you, is I have another one, which is black. However, the strap is not a crossbody strap. So that might be a deal breaker for you. This one is my favorite, all the raw leather, and I would much rather that than the lining that's in that bag. That lining in that bag wouldn't bother me, but I certainly didn't want you to, you know, I didn't want to ship it without showing you that bit of damage. Now we can, you can connect with me, let me know what your thoughts are, and we can continue our conversation from there. Okay, Cynthia? All right, let me know. So weekend was okay. Friday night we went to, actually I spoke to you on Saturday, didn't I? Because I didn't do a video on Friday. Saturday night, what did we do Saturday night? What did we do Saturday night? Oh, we went for dinner with our bike riding friends. We had a great time. We went to Sammy's in Brantford. I had a great salad. It was fantastic, and had all the chicken and all that stuff in it. And we just sat and enjoyed some great conversation. We're all parents, most of us, of daughters. So we were talking about our girls and just some of the struggles that we have had along the way about raising young women in today's climate. So we did that, and we just came home and watched some TV. Yesterday, the days are getting away from us a little bit. I think we're starting to wake up too late. This morning, definitely. And then we had my sister's birthday party last night, which, and it was just kind of, we were going to get together and go for a beer or something. Then my sister normally goes, she has, a very kind of strict routine she does with her family. So we never really see my sister on her birthday. But this year they decided to change it. And it was wonderful. We didn't, Harry couldn't go because he had COVID. God bless him. Sarah, we didn't bother inviting. It's always such a challenge for her to kind of present that to the boyfriend and who's going to drive who. And so we didn't even bother there. And it wasn't really meant to be like a big family thing. It just kind of turned out to be that. So we had a ton of fun. She got some great gifts. We had Chinese, and it was really nice spending time with her two boys and their girlfriends. Angus and his girlfriend were busy studying, so they popped out a couple of times. That was it. But Julia and Liam hung out with us for a bit. Then they left, and then it was just us oldies. And we had a great time. Oh, and Ruby, little. She's what is she? English Mastiff. She's huge. She is identical to the Turner and Hooch dog. If you've ever seen that movie with what's his face, Tom Hanks. I can never remember his freaking name. So that was our weekend. Did I do any thrifting? No, I don't think I did. Oh, I did some on Saturday on the way to, you better believe if I'm going to Brantford, I'm doing some thrifting. And I did find some cool stuff. So I'm working on it at the moment. Some of it was a bit more damaged than I realized. And that always happens. Yeah, so it was a great weekend. Say hi to Doug, which I'll maybe do that in another video at the beginning, because I can't imagine Pius's buddy from work would watch the whole thing. But and my nephew, we were talking about Gary Vaynerchuk, who is Gary V is his kind of shortened name. I watched him 3 or 4 years ago exclusively for a good 6 months. And then I got really sick of it because it's a little too rah-rah and all the rest of it. And he's a social media advertiser. And I really wasn't doing anything on social media at that time. I knew I should be. So I got about as much information from it as I could stand. But I've started watching him again because I am now... I post a reel every day. I post a YouTube video every day. And I'm going to be soon posting Facebook stuff weekly as well. So I wondered what it was he has to say. And usually at this time of year, he makes a lot of predictions about the upcoming year. So I'm watching him. I'm all over the place with my watching. Sometimes I can watch clearly in the shed here. And some days the internet is terrible. We moved over to this fiber optic and it has been absolute crap. It really has. So, I am literally 20 feet from my modem. Yes, I am in another building, but that surely is reflective if I had a basement or if I had a second story. And I can barely, when I upload this video, my TV will stop working. So I think we need to change to another provider, but Oh my God, I can't be bothered all that rewiring and taking out the wires that were just installed. And oh, it's just garbage. Wow, 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 right? So we'll see what's happening. Pius is at physio. He just called me. I guess he wanted to go for breakfast. I don't have time for that. So I said to him, if you want to go, go. I'm too busy. I am working away in here. I have my clients this afternoon. I'm still not 100% sure about them. They had an outbreak of COVID last week. But my boss did email me and tell me that, we can wear masks and still visit. I'm not sure I want to do that. Not at this time of year. I've already missed one Christmas with my family because of COVID in 2021, I guess it would have been. And I don't want to do that again. So, not sure what I'm going to do with that. So I'm just here, like I said, in the shed, trying to get the lighting right, trying to get my workday up and running. Still sitting with my project just to get the final good feels about my shipping decisions, and getting ready to get launching with that, because there is not a lot of income coming into this chickie's bank account. That is for sure. So I need to get cracking. And that is about it. So I hope you're all having a great day, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend. Christmas is coming, folks. Christmas is coming. Where are we? What is it today? The 11th. So yeah, it's fast coming. So got a little bit of running around to do. Sold a couple of bags. Got to go to the post office. I totally forgot to make my credit card payment in November. Totally. I don't think I've ever done that before. And so now I can't use it. So I've got a couple of things that are saying, we were unable to Spotify and my storage unit. And I'm like, oh shit. So I got to go and make some payments, and lesson learned. I guess, all the stuff with the spray foam and the insulation and Pius's surgery, and it completely slipped my mind. So anyway, folks, have a great day, and I will talk to you. I've got a show tomorrow, I think. Hasn't been canceled so far. So we shall see. Take care, everybody.